Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today is a very unique video. So I purchased a Ken Griffey Jr. collection. I want to give a shout out to Mike. Mike is a longtime Griffey collector. He basically collected Griffey from his rookie year all the way to about 1999, 2000. Basically, most of this stuff here is from Griffey's time with the Mariners, which was my favorite time, super nostalgic time for me. Griffey was obviously my favorite player growing up. Most of you who have been around the channel know that by now. And I do have a pretty decent Ken Griffey Jr. collection, but I'm always looking to add to it. Now, mostly I just collect Griffey from his playing days. So like the new stuff that comes out, if there was like, you know, an All Kings or something like that, I would probably collect it. But or an autograph, obviously. But a lot of the newer stuff I don't really hang on to. But some of this old stuff from these years, it's just super, super cool to go through these. So I have a ton of cards. I think there's like 500 cards here. Now, I left them in the binder pages. These came shipped to me in a binder. I left them in the pages just to make it easier. I couldn't keep it in the binder to flip the pages. My setup is not big enough to show the actual binder. So I just took the pages out, and we're going to go through these page by page and just see. Basically, you know, I'm not 100% sure about some of the rare stuff from the mid to late 90s. So if you guys and gals see anything that you recognize that could be really rare, let me know in the comment section. I know a few of these in here. I mean, I did look through the book, but I did not like deep dive into it like we're going to do today. I know a few of these in here are pretty rare, and there was some numbered ones in here that are really cool. So we'll get to those as we go. Just a quick heads up. We will be sending a text out to our text club today. It's a huge day. Today is the pre-order day, for Topps Series 2. So if you're interested in signing up for our text club, we will send a text out to remind you to buy Series 2 at the best price possible, which is direct from Topps. This is the best price you're going to get this set. I have a feeling, even though this set's going to be printed to the moon, it's going to be very high demand because of the rookie class. So just keep that in mind. So if you're interested in signing up for our text club, just scan the QR code on the screen or go to the link in the description or the link in the pinned comment. It is free of charge. And all you do is when we send you the text, click on that link and go refresh the page at the time when the drop is happening. You got to get in right away. You cannot wait. So you want to get in as quick as you can if you want to pre-order Series 2. And hopefully later in the week, we got some Bowman stuff to get to. All right, let's check this out. So page number 1, we got some iconic rookie cards here. The 89 Upper Deck rookie. That is Griffey's most iconic card, obviously. This card's in pretty good shape. It's a little off-center, but not bad shape. This card, this Bowman rookie here, I always hated these cards because they were oversized. So I used to keep mine in a binder just like this, and they get beat up along the edges. But I love the picture of the 89 Bowman. You obviously got the 89 Donruss. This is the 89 Score rookie, which keep in mind you cannot pull out of 89 Score packs. It's from Traded. The Traded set, as you can see there, 100T. We have the 89 Topps. And then these classic cards are really cool. And some of these I did not own. These classic baseball cards. These are from 90, right? I think these are from 1990. So what's cool about this book too is a lot of this is in chronological order. So as you can see here, we're already into 1990. I love these postcards. Remember, these post serial cards are super cool. There's a couple cards I'd never seen that card. 1990 Fleer Soaring Stars. That is a weird one for me. And 1990 Fleer was just something I opened a ton of. So I'm not sure why I never saw that card before. It seems like one that I should have seen. And then this 1990 Score Rising Star one, too, was one that stuck out to me on that page. Next page here, I think we all have this card here, the iconic Cup card from 1990 Topps. This one here, what set? Somebody let me know what set this one here is from. Because it's got the 90 Topps design. It's got a debut. I don't know if that's from like some kind of a traded set or what. That's one of my favorite Griffey cards of all time, based on the picture, obviously, with his smile there. And there's everybody's favorite, 1991 Fleer. Most of this page I already own, I believe. This was one of my favorites as a kid. These big head cards, Rifleman. Of course, I remember from Score, the Griffeys, Dream Team. This Cooperstown card from Score 91, I do not remember, but that's a really pretty cool one as well. When we get out of the junk wax era, it gets super interesting. Studio 1991, I never owned that card. I had a bunch of these ones, these next few here, but I never owned that Studio card, which is a pretty cool one. There's Griffey and Ryan Sandberg, which is a nice one. And Toronto All-Star Game, I've never seen that one, from 1991 Upper Deck. Pretty cool card there. Here we got some Donruss from 92. There's 3 different cards from that set. You got the American League All-Star card. That's the regular base, and then this MVP card as well. There's a Bowman from, I did not own this card either, 1992 Bowman. And I might have some of those packs. Gallery of Stars, that's a cool one. And these were always really cool too. Those Fleer 92 Next Generation, I believe is what that's called. Taking a look here, Idols. Ken Griffey Jr. and Ricky Henderson. What a nice one there. I had a Idols card, but I remember the one I had, I think, was Larry Walker and Mike Bossy. It was a hockey player and a baseball player. That's what I remember about that set, and that was another one of my favorites when I was a kid, obviously. Never saw this one. 1992 All-Star Game Score. I think it's 92 Score, yep. I've never seen that card, the border or the background or anything. That is labeled 7 of 18, so that is an insert, which makes sense as to why I didn't see it. Never seen it before. Here's a starting lineup card, which is pretty cool. Members Choice. I think I own that one. I'd have to go back and double check. And then this is cool here. You got your regular for, it's 91, right? Or excuse me, 92. 1992 Topps, and then there's the gold. So Topps Gold, 92. There's Triple Play and Fleer Ultra. That card's in gorgeous condition there, that Fleer Ultra one. All right, we got some cool holograms. I might take some of this stuff out just to show you. Let's go through here. First, we got Griffey and his dad there, Bowman card that I've never seen. So that was cool. I had a bunch of these ones when I was a kid. 1993 Donruss. Fleer Ultra All-Star. I love this card as well. That's another one that I've never seen before. And there's a lot of Griffeys that I've never even seen. Let's take out this hologram real quick, because this is pretty cool. If I can get it out of here without getting my fingerprints all over it. There we go. So there is a certificate of authenticity where basically there was only 216,000 of those made. So I thought it was kind of cool that the certificate was in here. And then this is the hologram. Let's see if we can get it to shine kind of nice. Look at that. Isn't that an awesome? It's so cool. 1992 Upper Deck was what that's from. I love the baseball in the corner here too. Sorry, it's hard to get it like to perfectly shine, but really like that. That's not the only hologram in here as well. I think there's a few more. Next up, I used to love these sticker cards as well. And ironically, when I was a kid, I never peeled them off. Don't ask me why. Flair. Flair was one of my favorite sets. I have a throwback box of Flair behind me that we will open one day eventually when we get some time. Gold Leaf Stars, Series 1. That's got to be some kind of insert from 1993 Leaf that I've never seen either. And there's another one of those Cooperstown cards. And then this Pacific card is in French. So I don't know how rare that is. I think it's French or something. I don't know. It's definitely, obviously, a different language. I have no idea how rare that one is. So that's one I'm definitely going to have to look up. All right, we're getting into some really cool cards that I've never seen. Again, here is this is from Studio. Look at the silver signature type of, first of all, the old Mariners logo, Griffey backwards hat, smile, with the facsimile signature. That's an amazing card right there. And this Upper Deck one at the top up here was one that I had never seen before as well. Upper Deck SP with him jumping up. This is another Members Choice card. So they got a little shiny foil down there on the bottom. And this is a master photo. So check this out. Stadium Club Master Photo. I remember when Stadium Club kind of brought this back in a recent set. Congratulations. This card entitles you to 3 Stadium Club Master Photos. So you would mail that in, and it's kind of cool. All right, so the first thing I noticed when I got to this page is this card right here, which is 93 tops. Pretty iconic set because of Derek Jeter's rookie card. And I noticed there was no tops gold to go along with it, but that's perfect because I already have that one. So that worked out great. Here's another triple play Griffey Fleer Ultra from the following year, 1993. And then this is like a reprint that I've never seen before. 5-year Upper Deck anniversary. There's like chipping and stuff because it's a black border, obviously, but that's a pretty cool looking reprint. And then this is a Future Heroes gold signature on that one, and that is an insert from Upper Deck as well, 1993 Upper Deck. So some really, really cool cards here. This Fleer Ultra top glove, I think I actually did own that one, I believe, and probably still do. This one I did not recognize right away, the Upper Deck collection from 1992 Upper Deck, so I never owned that one as well. And there's another hologram one at the bottom. This Johnny Damon, there's just to show you what's at the bottom. This Johnny Damon Bowman's Best with Griffey is a really, really cool card. I mean, these old Bowman's Best cards are awesome. Check that out. That card's in great shape as well. This is 1994 Bowman's Best. Like I said, not every card is in like chronological order, but pretty close. And then let's see if we can get this hologram here to shine a little bit. Home Run All-Stars. Now, I actually have this card in a graded version that I purchased in a lot off of eBay a long time ago. So I think I still have that. I don't think I got rid of that. Most of my graded Griffey stuff I still have. All right, 90s Dominators from Donruss. Those are two pretty cool inserts there. There's a 1994 Fleer. You got your 94 Donruss base card, and then there's a foil. I don't remember what they used to call those. Some kind of special edition, it says here on the back. So kind of a parallel. This is when parallel started coming into the fold, is right around this time, which is awesome. Check this out. This Diamond Kings. I don't remember that design at all for 1993, but a really, really cool Griffey Diamond Kings there. At the bottom here, Golden Moment from Fleer 1994. And then that's a Leaf card from 94 in the corner there. Continuing on, we got 1994 Leaf Gamers. Pretty cool card there. Power Surge from Pinnacle. This is cool because you got the score. I had a ton of these when I was a kid. 94 or 95? Oh, is that actually 93? Huh. Could have swore that was like 94 or 95. But anyways, you got the base there and the Gold Rush parallel. Let's take a look at that for a second. Gold Rush, look at that. Really, really nice card there. I love this type of stuff, the parallels from this era. I think they're going to make a pretty big comeback as well. Here's another Gold Rush, the Season Highlights Gold Rush. I have that regular version of that card, which is awesome because I don't see that in here. And then you got Upper Deck SP, you got the regular version, and then there's a die cut version right next to it as well. They are the same card number. It doesn't say anything on the back to like specify what that is, but still pretty cool. We all remember Starflix. I never owned that Griffey Starflix. I was pretty excited to see that. Stadium Club, and then you got Dugout Dirt from Stadium Club. There is the 1994 Tops right there. I don't know what this is here. Oh, that's cool. There's a card from Tombstone Pizza. Unlicensed. You can see they wiped the logos off. I've never seen that card before, so that's pretty cool. And then we got a few inserts down here. Award winners from Fleer Ultra. All-Star. What is this one? All-Star Team, 1994 Fleer. Another insert. And Home Run King from 94 Fleer Ultra. I don't remember that Home Run King, but that is a cool looking insert as well. I love that this set included, you know, all kinds of inserts and parallels. Electric. So I think I had the regular version of this, not the Electric Diamond. I'm almost positive. This is the Upper Deck base card for 95, right? No, 94. And there's the Electric Diamond version as well. That one's a little beat up, but still cool to have it. Home Field Advantage Electric Diamond, and then you got this one's got a cool hologram. on it, Next Generation. And then we got Mickey Mantle's Long Shots from 94 Upper Deck. Let's take that one out. That one looks pretty cool. Let's take a peek at that. Oh, yeah. Check that out from 94 Upper Deck. It's got Mickey Mantle on the back there, too. So that's a really cool one. I will eventually take these out and sleeve them and top load them. And I'm trying to come up with a Griffey display. There's a Bowman card there. We got Bowman's Best. You can't beat Bowman's Best from back in the day. If that was a refractor, that would be very valuable. I'm not sure if the refractors were in Bowman's Best yet. And here's an insert with Todd Green and Griffey there as well. All right, we got Griffey with, I'm not sure who he's with there. Silver signature there on the record pace. This is a special edition All-Star. There's the checklist from that set. There's Donruss there. We got Griffey, Kenny Lofton, and Marquise Grissom. Donruss Dominators. That's a really cool one. Emotion. Here's Topps Finest. We got to take a look at any Topps Finest card. This does still have the coating on it there. And this is from 1995. So 1995 Topps Finest. And then I'm going to take this other one out as well that was in the corner just because I love the look of this one. Check that out from Flair. Flair made some awesome cards, and this was definitely one of them. You flip it over on the back. Beautiful looking. I'm pretty sure that's a base card too. That's how nice their base cards looked from that set. All right, next up. Lumber Company from 1995 Fleer. I didn't open a ton of these two sets when I was a kid, so I don't have that one. More Fleer 95 there. I think I had that one. Did not have this one. Great Gloves. Insert. 6 of 16. That was a 16-card set. 1995 Leaf. And what do we got here? I don't remember this one. I got to take this one out. This has a protective film sticker on it? What? Wow. Ken Griffey Jr. slideshow. But the sticker is like on the... I'd be afraid to remove that film, but at the same time, the sticker's kind of blocking it. I'll have to look that one up. I don't know much about that at all. I've never seen remove protective film on a card like that. Obviously, I've seen it on Finest and stuff. Ken Griffey Jr. wish list. We got Leaf Limited. Leaf Limited made amazing looking cards too, refractor type cards. Bat Patrol. And from Leaf Limited, that is a insert. Yep, 5 of 24. Pacific Collection. This is one of the most iconic Griffey cards. This card has shot up in value. Now, this used to be considered, kind of a junk wax card because it's 1995 Pinnacle. But it's such an iconic photo with him blowing the bubble. The market on that one kind of spiked quite high. I do own that card already. National Pack Time. Never saw that before in my life. That is from Upper Deck. Not sure what year on that one. Probably 95 because that's kind of where we're at here. There's the 95 Pinnacle Checklist. I owned that card. And 95 Score, believe it or not, I never owned that card. Even though that's not a super hard one to get. All right, 95 Select. 95 Select Certified Edition. Beautiful looking cards. We just pulled this one recently on the channel from SP. But look at that. The silver parallels. Remember we were opening this? And you're chasing the silver parallels as well as the regular. There's the silver parallel. Also from that series, there's the Platinum Power die cut. So I was very excited to see that because I did not pull those in my throwback rips. Here's another hologram type card. This is Sportflix again. There's Stadium Club League Leader card and Stadium Club Extreme Corpse. All right, these are awesome. These credit card type cards from Studio. I liked those design on that set. I know a lot of people don't like Stadium or Studio, but I really like that one. Score 95 Summit Edition. I don't remember that one. Tombstone Pizza again. It's cool to have those in here. There's some regular Topps releases. There's Griffey and Bonds. Griffey and Bonds were featured together a lot on a bunch of different cards. There's Tony Gwynn and Griffey. This is Topps Gallery. Cool looking picture there. And 1995 Fleer Ultra. Ken Griffey Jr. there. All right, we're getting into some unique stuff here now. We got Fleer Ultra up here at the top from 95. I think all of those are 95 Fleer Ultra. The one in the middle is Hitting Machine. And that one's a 6 of 10 insert. This one's 1 of 10. So that's an insert as well. Are all these inserts? Yeah, all of those are inserts. Then we got Electric Diamond, Ken Griffey Jr. I never saw that one with the Electric Diamond stamp up here. 1995 Pinnacle Zenith. I love those cards. Injured All-Star, 1995 Pinnacle Zenith again. Don't remember that one. There's a Bowman card. Here's Bowman's Best. Awesome Bowman's Best card. Let's see what year that's from. 1996 Bowman's Best. All right. Silver Set. You Crashed the Game, Ken Griffey Jr. This was a game. You Make the Play interactive cards. That's kind of cool that that's in here. Is that 96 Donruss? Yes, 1996 Donruss here up top. I don't know what this is. Freeze Frame. I never saw that, but that's like kind of a die cut type insert. That's actually numbered. Look at that. No wonder why I never saw it. 4091 out of 5,000. It's a little beat up because of the edges. I mean, these are... But to have a numbered Griffey from back then from Donruss is pretty cool. I don't know what that one is at all in the middle. That's an insert. EXL. That's like... That card is really unique looking. Check this out. Let me pull this out of here. You got to see... It's like textured. Very cool. Let me know if that's something cool because I've never seen that one. Definitely never seen that one. Finest Sterling with the coating. That's pretty nice. And then Finest Warriors. Insert. Fleer 96. I opened a ton of that when I was a kid and never pulled that card right there. So that's pretty cool. And this one's cool. Fleer 96, it has a, the Griffey like name has like a hologram to it. All right, Fleer 1995 Team Leader card, which is an insert. There's another Fleer 95 Encore. I think that's a totally different set, if I remember correctly. I did have some of these, but never pulled that card. This card weighs like 1,000 pounds. We got to take this one out of here. Leaf Steel. I don't remember this at all, but this card is very heavy. 52 of 77 steel card. How cool is that? And then one of my favorite sets ever of all time. Fleer Metal. 1996 Metal Universe. I loved Metal Universe. You can't even buy these boxes anymore. They are so expensive to try to buy. More Metal Universe on the next page as well. You got that. This must be a parallel version of the other one, I'm assuming. And then Heavy Metal, which is an insert. And then this one is 1996 Pacific, and that is an insert as well. I don't remember what that one's called, though. Aficionado by Pinnacle. You got Pinnacle 96. Same with that one. And a couple of holograms, and these are like die-cut holograms. Let's check one of these out. See if I can get it without showing me to... Well, you get the idea. Pretty nice one there. And then that one in the corner is 1996 Score. Big Bats from Score 96 insert. Titanic Taters is a cool one. This one, he's getting mobbed at the plate. That's an iconic when he scored. Was that when he scored against the Yankees? Maybe not. That might have been, the Yankees might have been later than that. I can't remember. Select Certified Edition. Beautiful card there, and that's the same as well. Upper Deck SP. Marquee from SP. That might be a good one. MM1 Marquee Matchups. Beautiful card, even if it's not a good one. And more Sport Flicks. What's crazy is we're like halfway through this collection, I think. That's how big this was. I was very excited for this. Mega Heroes from Stadium Club. I don't remember that. This one's beat up, but I don't remember that Mega Heroes. We got Leaf Studios, the checklist. These are Pinnacle Summit. And at the break, we remember they, this is an insert. They remade those inserts for, was it Stadium Club? Did they remake these for? I can't remember, but we remember that one for sure. Classic. Let's see what this one is. Classic Confrontations. Up top here. This is a Topps Laser, which is a die cut. Now, I think all of these cards were actually like this. This was a set. I almost bought this for a throwback set. I still might. We got Rawhide insert from Fleer Ultra. I definitely own that one. I definitely own that one, Best of a Generation. We just opened this set on the channel. I did not pull either one. There's VJ Lavero, Griffey and Bonds. That's actually a Barry Bonds card, but obviously Griffey's on it. And here is the Griffey VJ Lavero showcase. Upper Deck Predictor. Oh, there's two. There's two cards in this one. There's two different Predictor cards. So that's cool. The condition varies on these, but for me, it's not really about, that. Like, if they're perfect, that's a bonus, but I just like having these. Bowman, a couple of Bowmans, including a foil. Bowman's Best again. Bowman's Best again. That one's an insert. Best. I don't even know if I can read that. Best Cuts. Oh, it's got cuts in it. So it's got literal, like, holes in the card. So that's kind of cool. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Hot List. I do own that card, I believe. There's the All-Star Collection. I wanted to pull that one so bad and never pulled the Griffey. So I'm happy to get that one. The Big Show. I had this whole top row here in my collection. The stickers, stickums. Check this out. Don Russ Elite. We might have to look that one up. What year is that? 1997 Don Russ. Let's check that out real quick. I know this video is super long and going to continue to be super long, but I feel like this would be kind of cool to look a couple of these up. So Don Russ Elite 1997. This might not be a big one, but I know Don Russ Elite was always a chase. I'm using Card Ladder to look this up, FYI. And we have an affiliate program with Card Ladder. If you are interested in that, you can use our link to sign up and get a free 1-week trial. Yeah, this one doesn't go for as much. This is not the numbered version. I think what I'm looking for, what I'm thinking about is the numbered version. There's Griffey and Andres Galarraga. This card is like one of the coolest cards I saw in the binder. Unsure of the value, but check this out. It's got like the background of this card is like clouds and stuff. I mean, what a beauty this one is. From 1997. Really like that one. And then Finest Masters is next to that. Right there. Moving on. This one here is a big one, I think. Fleer 1997 Diamond Tribute. I don't remember. That's the first card that I saw when I opened the book, when I was paging through, and I'm like, I don't remember that at all. So I'm assuming that that's a little bit rare. I'm going to do some digging after the video. There's some corner whiting up in the top. This isn't a card that I would grade. But 4 of 12, and I think that's a really, really nice. I think that was a tough card to hit back in the day. You got Griffey on the 97 Fleer. You got All-Star Encore Headliners. And then that one right there. Some Leaf cards here. More Metal Universe. 1997 Metal Universe Griffey. That counterpart's from Limited. That's got Rondell White on the back as well. It's kind of a cool one. Continuing on here, we got Pacific Collection. There's another Pinnacle. Love the way those looked. I can't remember if these were the Pinnacle ones that came out of the cans. Remember they used to sell those cans that you had to bust open? My mom would send me to the Scholastic Book Fair to get books, and I would come back with Pinnacle cans of baseball cards. Field of Vision, Going Jake. I had some of those. I did not have that one. Pinnacle Certified. I actually just opened some on the football channel yesterday, some of those cards. So we got a couple from that. That's a gorgeous looking set. The football cards look amazing too. There's another hologram up top. Die cut from SPX. Score. We got regular score and premium stock, which is cool. I never had that one. The Franchise from Score, Ken Griffey Jr. That's an interesting one. I've never seen that one either. Going Yard, I had a few of those. Here's some select stars, season highlights. I'm checking out the backs of some of these just to make sure, some of these are numbered. Not a ton, but some of them are. Here's a Sports Illustrated. I don't know what this is. Let's take a look. I'm not sure what's going on here. This is sleeved. Does this fold out or something? Oh, cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm glad something like that's in here. That's pretty unique. I don't know. This must have been from a magazine or something. Throw that back in there. We got another hologram. Let's pop this one out of here. You tilt it and he smiles. And that is from SPX. You got the regular Stadium Club from 97? Yes. And then Matrix. Stadium Club Matrix. Look at that card. Oh, wow. These are gorgeous. I don't remember these at all. Now, keep in mind, 97. I didn't get a ton of packs from that era to open. So I don't know how rare or not rare that Matrix is, but that's really cool. One of my favorite cards in the entire binder right here. Look at this. This is an OG Bleacher Reachers. Now they recreated Bleacher Reachers, 4 tops, but this is the OG. This is Griffey's Bleacher Reachers during his playing days. I would imagine that that's got some value to it because those are gorgeous inserts. All right. What is this? Sweet Strokes. Ken Griffey Jr., 1996. I might have to look that up. Look at this card. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking that up real quick. Sorry for the length again, but I wanted to have fun with this video and kind of take my time and see if we find anything really cool. So 1996, I think is what I said. 1996 Sweet Strokes. Griffey. Oh, wow. That's actually a pretty big card there. Tough one to get there. Holy moly, that's a nice... You can see the prices on some of those. That is a... And that's definitely one of my favorites from the book. I mean, just look at the shine on this card. This one looks to be in pretty good shape. You got whiting down here, and there's a little bit of, I don't even know if you could call it, not creasing, but there's some print lines on the back. But what a beauty. Amazing looking card there. This is probably arguably one of the best looking cards in the entire binder. We got Topps Chrome Griffey. Ironically, from that set, I did open that set, even though, my parents didn't have a ton of money to be getting me Chrome, but I think I opened 2 packs of that in my whole life, and I pulled Derek Jeter, I think his Cup card. There was a Cup card, Jeter Chrome, and I own that one from that set. We got some checklists from Fleer Ultra here, and there's Griffey and A-Rod. This one's cool, too. Leather Shop from Fleer Ultra. All right. Capture the Flag. Upper Deck. I used to love these Upper Deck inserts. Hometown Heroes. Zenith. There's a Bowman card. We got Bowman's Best. Thunder. Quick Strike. That's a nice one. And I love this card because he's wearing the Jackie Robinson number 42. Super cool. Collector's choice. Upper Deck collector's choice there. I have this whole top row. I did own these ones. You got McGuire, Larry Walker, and Griffey. You got Griffey and Galarraga. More Upper Deck. These Stickums. I opened a ton of packs of this stuff. So I did have quite a bit of those. There's his Star Quest insert. Which one is that? You Crash the Game. I have a Atomic Refractor You Crash the Game of Griffey that's really cool. Pacific Crown Royale. It's a nice looking one as well. All right, moving on. There's another Don Russ Elite. And Don Russ Elite again. Don Russ Preferred. Topps Finest Flair Showcase. As I said, Flair looks amazing. There's another Flair Showcase. That one might be an insert. Showstopper, I think. That one on the left there. Flair Tradition. Same picture they used in that one. We got some Leaf cards up at the top here. We got a Omega. Now this is Pacific Paramount, and I'm assuming one of those is some kind of a parallel because you got two different foils at the bottom. Crown Royale. Pinnacle Inside. Maybe these were the ones that were inside the can. That might have been the ones inside the can. That's a checklist there. Andrew Jones and Griffey. That's a nice card. And then this one's kind of... Oh, there's A-Rod and Frank Thomas on the back, too. That's unique. That's from Pinnacle Inside again. Pinnacle Performers. You got Launching Pad. Pinnacle Foil here. Pinnacle Foil here. Naturals. That's kind of cool. SP Authentic. Sheer Dominance from SP Authentic. A couple more checklists. Oh, what is this? That's from Sports Illustrated. That might be another fold-out. Double header from Dugout Access? Huh. That must be that's a game, clearly. Some kind of baseball game. Oh, these are going to be numbered. Oh, yeah. These are numbered. I've seen these a bunch of times from Upper Deck SP. So you got this one, and this one is Radiance. So the Radiance is numbered to 4,500, and the regular one is numbered out of 9,000. These are really, really cool cards for numbered cards back in the day. These are very thick stock if you've ever seen those ones. And there is a Stadium Club. Interleague Preview, Mike Piazza and Griffey. Exhibitions from, is that Gallery? I think that's from Topps Gallery. We got a Topps Gold Label. Beautiful looking cards there. Power Corps. Don't remember that one. And that one's got like a foil. So you got this Power Corps one down here, but then you got that one, which looks really cool. It's got the Upper Deck Black Diamond feel. That's a gold medallion? Yes. So look at that. There's the base for that Fleer card, and then here is the gold medallion version. Very nice. Pizzazz from Fleer Ultra. Gold medallion. Couple Upper Decks. I opened a ton of these when I was a kid. I did own this Prime 9, but I did not own these other two. And I owned these as well, these Home Run Chronicles. But I feel like I got these out of a starting lineup package. The Home Run Chronicles things. And he's got a bunch of these in here. They continue on to the next page. I know I had that one for a fact. I know I had that one for a fact. But there's an entire page of Griffey Home Run Chronicles. Aurora. Right there. Here's a Bowman and a Bowman foil. Same card, just a different parallel. A couple more Bowman's Best. Bowman's Best Mirror Image. Ruben Mateo and Griffey. Sterling. And then this one is really nice. This is a refractor split screen from Finest. So that's the refractors from Finest in the late 90s is where it's at. And that's a Griffey and an A-Rod. What's unique about these, this is one that I already did look up a little bit. What's unique about these split screen cards is that they make ones that are a refractor on the A-Rod side and not the Griffey side as well. And I thought that was weird. I did not know that at all. Here's Flair Showcase Passion. That's a nice one. All right, we're starting to get down to the end. Just a few more pages left here. We got I remember that retro, the baseball greats retro type thing. Fleer, Mystique. Look at these Mystique. Look at that Mystique card. It's awesome. More Metal Universe. Which one is that? That might be the base, actually. Griffey, base Metal Universe from that season. And then Metal Universe MLPD. And I don't remember that. I'm going to pull that one out just to take a peek. I don't remember this one, but look at that card. Metal Universe did such a good job back in the day. I destroyed most of my Metal Universe cards. Because they were my favorite, I would just play with them, you know, as a kid would. And I crushed most of those. Private Stock. What is that from? 1999 Pacific. We got like a mini here. I think that's from Pacific again. Prism. 1999 Revolution. Griffey. Is that numbered? Nope, those aren't numbered. Sports Illustrated. Now, this is about the time where I stopped buying mostly and getting it as presents. So a lot of these I don't really remember too much. That's a really cool one right there. Power Explosion. Is that an SPX again? That's another Upper Deck SP. Diamond Dominators from Sports Illustrated. And that's a see-through acetate card. And I really like the shine of that one. I'm not 100% sure what that one is, but something from Skybox. All right, let's see what we got here. SP Signature Edition. We got a Skybox Premium. Here's a Stadium Club Chrome. What year is that from? 1999 Stadium Club Chrome. How cool is that? We got Never Compromise. And then there's him hitting a home run here. League Leaders card in a foil as well. Record numbers from Topps there. We got a Chrome, Topps Chrome Griffey from 99. Amazing card right there. Sosa, Griffey, and Juan Gone from Topps Chrome. Lords of the Diamond from Topps Chrome. I bet you that's got some value to it. That's probably a really cool one. Again, I'm not selling any of these, so keep that in mind. Topps Gallery, and then Gold Label, which continues to be just an incredible set. Those Gold Label cards. Topps All-Stars. All right, I did open some of these. That's a preview, Upper Deck Choice. We got the Star Quest. I do have some of those. I don't have that Griffey, but I had some of those. Ionics. Ionics is a set that I have a little bit of experience opening. Home Run Heroes. We got Bleacher Reachers again, and this is from Victory. I did open some Victory. There's the regular Fleer Ultra and the Gold Medallion and a checklist in the Gold Medallion as well. Season Crowns Gold Medallion. Damage Inc. from Fleer Ultra. What do we got here? Special Report from Upper Deck. Look at that. Power Rally. Some of these are awesome. 10th Anniversary Team. View to a Thrill. There's a Black Diamond. I don't own any Griffey Black Diamonds, so that's perfect. And Upper Deck Top 50. Really, really nice cards here. All right, continuing on. We got a challenge for 70. There's an Encore Parallel from Upper Deck. Same with this one here. Strokes of Genius. Encore, where they got the foil. Holographics. These are amazing. Look at those. Two of them. Launchers. And I don't know what that other one is called, if it has a specific name or not. And I had a bunch of these cards and hockey cards as well. Power Surge. We got Super Tools and Ovation. So a lot of really awesome looking inserts. When you get to the late 90s is when the foils started coming. All right, we got home run highlights. I had this victory foil card. Diamondation. Really cool upper deck looking card here. Now he's with the Reds in 2000 Bowman. 2000 Bowman Chrome. This is the big one right here. These two. Bowman's Best Refractor from back in the day. These are not easy. They're not easy to pull. They're not easy to get your hands on. And there's a Best Performers Refractor as well. Fleer Tradition. These are thicker stock cards. That one got a little beat up. We got like 4 pages left, almost done. Backyard Baseball 2001. Heart of the Order from SP. United Nations. Team USA there. Premier Performers from SP Authentic. SP does such a good job with cards as well. Onyx Extreme, all Topps team, and there is a Topps Chrome from the year 2000. All right, another gold label card. Beautiful gold label card. Some Fleer Ultra stuff. I don't remember that card at all. All-Star Game 1999. Accolades. I mean, look at the design. Like, some of these inserts are just so cool. And there's a Ionics card as well. I'm really starting to get into these late 90s stuff, especially with our throwback rips that we do on the channel now. New Age Performers from Heritage. Fleer Genuine. SP. There's a foil. Defining Moments. MVP Super Tools. Ovation and Promotion. I don't think any of those ones were numbered. Last page. We're going to wrap it up. We got a Pure Grit from Upper Deck MVP. Lead Performers Foil. It's a nice one. Decade of Dominance Foil. You got Upper Deck Millennium. Honor Roll. And then a couple random ones with the Mariners. Topps HD. I don't remember that at all. But I was out of the collecting game by then. So that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm actually considering doing, what I want to do is a trading card database. I want to try to get every single Ken Griffey Jr. card during his playing days. And that's a project for down the road when I have more time, when my kids get older. But I think it would be a ton of fun to just try to collect every Griffey. You get all the base stuff out of the way first, and then just kind of slowly try to pick off inserts and some of the numbered stuff. It gets harder as the years go on because there's more cards, obviously. But thanks for tuning into that. I really appreciate it. Remember to sign up for our text club. We will be sending out a text today. And I hope you guys and gals enjoyed that as much as I do. If you want to continue to follow along with all the content, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.